Well, extremely proud of the team. We got a lot going on. We've talked about our travel and the competition that we're playing, and you really have in college now. It's really like 2 weeks of finals with papers being due, and just really proud of our team. I thought we've had great effort. I thought our pace and our intensity tonight was even up a level, and maybe it was because we started making some shots. I don't know, but from about the 5 minute mark of this 5 minutes to go in the first half, to 5 minutes to go in the game, that was 20 minutes of really high level of basketball for us, and that was very good to see. So it's good to see some guys make some shots. They've been working awfully hard on things, and +8 on the glass again, playing the biggest team we've played all year. So a lot of positives out of this one.
Coach, you guys closed out the first half on a 25-6 run. Coach O'Neal just said he thought that was the difference in the game. Would you say that run was the
well, yeah, it was a big run. I think we had another one there in the first half or second half, not as big, but I always, you're down 10 and you end up going up 9 at half. So you have a 19-point turnaround in one half, and then you get it. So we're up 9, and then we build it to 17, and you get a 17-point lead at home. There's a lot of things that got to go wrong to be caught, and I thought USC did a good job of continuing to play extremely hard. Our guys had to adjust to some of the zone and that kind of thing, and we got a little bit stagnant with that, and allowed them to get back in it. Our turnover transitions got to get better, but really, I thought. Pancake came off the bench, gave us a huge lift in the first half. Those don't show up a lot in stats, but I thought he gave us a really big lift. Cam got in foul trouble early, so we had to play Alex way too many minutes tonight, so we got to get him rest the next 48 hours before we play again. But Kendall was terrific at both ends. Hugh really started to make some shots and did a lot of good things as well.
Albuquerque game, he had another double-double, and Coach O'Neal mentioned he was a big
Yeah, he's just, he keeps getting better and better, and we're playing against, they didn't play the other one, but 2 7-footers, and he gets 13 and 13. He was, we've talked about, what he can do as a big, and, in my mind, he was the best big on the floor. He did a lot of good things for us. He logged a lot of minutes, but he made some really big key plays for us.
Coach, they sagged on you, they went behind screens, that kind of thing, but you made them pay for it. That had to be huge.
Well, Hugh's a tough guy, and tough shooting nights isn't going to bother him. One thing you got to remember is he scored 8 in the overtime against Indiana State. So though he didn't shoot the ball particularly well, his last 5 minutes at Indiana State, he started making shots. We told him, Coach Neal said ever since he hit his head on the floor at Indiana State, he'd start making shots, and there's been a little bit to that. So since getting up from that head knock, he's made a lot of shots.
Coach, they started out shooting the ball really well, but
Yeah.
you made some adjustments to the defense. Kind of talk about those a little bit and what you're going to do to contain them as part of that big run.
Well, we didn't make a whole lot of adjustments. We were just hoping that they weren't going to continue to make 7 out of 8 shots every time they shot. I think we had some early turnovers, some missed shots that they ran out on us. They got some transitions, but a credit to them. They started hot. And if there was any adjustment, it was done by the players. They adjusted. We wanted to trap early. I don't think that wasn't a bad thing. But then we made some adjustments on how we guarded ball screens in the post, and our guys settled down a little bit and made it a little bit harder. And then we started making some shots. But you're down 28-18. That's not easy. It was Davidson-like. We just went on a bigger run in this game than what we had against Davidson. Yeah, we weren't going to stay with it long. What I didn't want happening was the first 4 or 5 minutes they come at Alex, they come at Cam, and they get in foul trouble. Now Cam got in foul trouble just because one was a bad foul, one I didn't think he fouled, but he got 2 quick fouls, and he got out of rhythm. That's why I didn't mention Nick. I thought Nick really came in the first half, gave us some energy when we needed it because we were down 1 big. But the trapping was to kind of stay out of foul trouble.
Coach, they shot 58% the first half and 53 for the game. I don't imagine coming into the game, if you heard those numbers,
Right.
You might not think it would be as pretty comfortable a win as you got.
No, but we shot 52, and we've been shooting 40. So, our defense was pretty solid against a team I thought shot the ball pretty well tonight. They're a physical team. Our turnovers were pretty good. When we had 13, we had more assist and turnovers. They're easily, at least at the center spot, going to be the biggest team we play, and we out-rebounded them. They only had 3 offensive rebounds. So they were obviously very concerned with our transition game. And you can be concerned with that. You got to give something else up, and second shots is what they had to give up. So we really told our guys in the second half, they're not going to the glass because they're afraid of your transition. Just get the initial stop, and you'll be okay. So, yeah, it was two teams that shot the ball well. So, to fans and probably to you all, that's a prettier game because there's more shots being made. I'll have to look at the tape to see how much of that had to do with our defense or not, but it was good to see a lot of guys shoot the ball well and have success that way.
Coach, any reason why Fenton played just so little?
No reason. Just coach's decision. No, he's not hurt. No, Pancake played really well. We weren't going to reduce Hugh and Kendall's minutes because they were having very big nights for us. So we went with Pancake in the second half just because of what I did in the first half.